Hey folks, how's everybody doing? Let's see if it's going live. Yeah, looks like it's working. I'm gonna take a stretch. Oh my goodness. So I had a good, beautiful quantum hypnosis session today, and I was just in the quantum hypnosis group. We were doing some clearing, decharging, and grounding mantra work to release. And I said I'd pop on here quickly, but my voice is about to go now from all the talking I've been doing today. And I'm going to pull a card or two just to see what the energies are for the collective, because I pulled one's in the group for the hypnosis girls, the hypnosis ladies, the girls I do the quantum hypnosis with. And the messages were interesting. It was all about decluttering. Okay, so a physical release of anything that we're holding on to. We also had around opening up to love. We also had like shine your light bright, and the prophet, which is you are the messenger of source creator God, spread the word. We had the light in the dark of Kali as well come up. So I'm just wondering, will it be a little bit different for the collective, because that was specific to the group and the work they've been doing with me. So I'm thinking I might pull a few, and I'm just going to have to reshuffle and put them back in their decks. And I'm just waiting for a few peeps to come on, because I didn't announce I was doing this live. So I suppose whoever is in between their lunch or their dinner or their breakfast, depending on where you are in the world, welcome. How is everybody getting on? Is there any weirdness, any joy, any good news? Has anybody won the lotto? Because there's just so many freaking openings and opportunities. I will say, I've been posting about a lot of glitches. Like there's been a lot of glitches in my reality in the last 2 weeks. And it's like every day. It's not just one, it's every day, guys. To the point that I'm walking down the street and I'm kind of going, is this step okay? Am I going to go through like, I'm kind of, okay. You just gotta, I'm anchoring into this space, if that makes sense. That's why I did the grounding thing as well. It's like, I'm really having to anchor into this space. And I can see there is a difference in the vibration here. And these are the questions that I'm asking, like, is it a new timeline? Is it a glitch? Is it a parallel time that I've moved to? Like, these things blow my mind. And I think I'm going to have to go and get my own hypnosis session to start answering a lot of my questions. Otherwise, I have a tendency to kind of think and explore, and I don't want to be in my mind. I just want to let it flow and experience. So I have to remind myself every day about that. And it was kind of hilarious because the last time, or one of the last times it happened, me and my sister, we happened to us both at the same time, and we were talking about it. And I told her it just happened again. So she's like sending me, remember, just in case you forget, because I'd forgot, like, in other words, I didn't have certain conversations in another reality. This is like a year ago. And people told me things and I'm like, no, we never talked about that. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, that was a different version. And I had to be told certain things again. So it was kind of funny, her sending me, do you remember? And I'm like, it's okay. I do remember this time. So I don't know if any of you are having those experiences. They're definitely trippy. And you know what? I feel like I need to get the dragons out. I'm going to pull 3 cards. So otherwise I'll be here all night. You know that when I pull cards, I tap into the soul energy. I don't just read the message of the card, and I can kind of go down a bit. It gets a bit expansive. I wish I would, like, because I know I see people, they do the card pull and they're like zip, 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 and they can pull for 20 people in like 20 minutes. And I'm like, oh my God, one reading took 20 minutes. But I think that's just how I work. I find it hard to tune out once I tune in. So I'm going to take you with me because I want to go and get the dragon cards. I'm feeling the dragons big time. Hold on, because you're going to walk with me. It's just gotten so dark here, actually. Ooh, hold on while I find my footing and get the dragon cards. Now the question is, where did I put them? The dragon cards are in this press. You're coming on a little diversional tour. You're looking up my nose now. Here we go. Oh, dragons. Oops. All right. God, it's gotten really dark. The light is going. The summer is ending. I'm getting great nostril shots. Modeling the nose. Nostril shots. Okay, here we go. Hi, Elena. You love the dragons. I know you do, my dragon lady friend. Dragons are burning down the old so the new can come through. Liz, you got it. Hi, Kim. How are you? You'd love one. And Joe. Liz, I had a strange dream with lots of black, dark shadow beings in your mother's house after you fell asleep praying for her. I was sitting in the dark playing with the ball. Has that happened to you before in childhood? That feels old. I just want to say that, and I need, like, I don't want to say, but like feel into that. Feels like something old's coming up as well, and it's looping in with something else. I don't know. That's weird. Whoa, you told your boss today that you were decluttering. Yes. I think it's part of that. We're making new way, isn't it? Golden dragons, yes. They've been coming through my BQH sessions with people as, you know, they're getting to golden dragons coming in with messages and healing, big time. I had the Christos dragons come in as well before I did that Christ transmission. So, and they were like seraphim dragons. I'd never seen them before. They were beautiful with different features to other ones I've seen. Really gorgeous. There's lots of new dragons. I've never experienced some of them, like they're brand new. And they're just coming in with this new frequency as well. And maybe it's of this timeline if I'm not, like, you know, I'm getting to experience so much new stuff in the last 2 weeks. All is well. Good. Okay, let's pull. Oh, like I'm pulling ye. That's what you used to say when we were like teenagers. Who did you pull? As in, who did you have a kiss with? Who did you go on a date with? So I don't think we're going on dates, but we'll go on dates with the spiritual beings coming in. Take us out. Oh, here's one popping out straight away. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, this is beautiful dragon. So this, if you can see without the light reflecting, is the first card that's getting pulled. Now this is for the first name I saw that said yes. And it was Joe. This is Joe for you. Isn't that beautiful? There's so much in that card. I just love it. It's so soft and so gentle and very dreamy. Like lots of dreamy energy in this. So what this card is saying is, it is now, after an incubation of untold time, the moment has arrived. It is the birthing, it is the hatching, the manifestation of what is to be brought into this world. Be fully alert, tend it well. It is coming forth before your very eyes. Your heart fills with love as you surround it with your warm embrace. This is your creation. Nourish it well. So you can see that the dragon is caretaking the egg here, and it looks almost as if this dragon's actually in your womb, Joe. Right, and I have encountered dragons in my womb and dragons in other people's wombs, and most definitely either we put them there in other timelines or it's part of a soul contract. They're there, they come in. So I wonder, do you have one in your womb right now working with you, your womb space, clearing, preparing the way? And I just want to say that egg thing, that you're anywhere you're not feeling supported right now, give a little wiggle and invoke the dragon and do the fire dragon breath, like, all right? And these exercises I'm doing, they help with the polyvagal. So do your breathing exercises, invoke your dragon breath, invoke your dragon. Call her, him forth. You can do a meet your dragon meditation. I have a few of them up online if you want to meet this particular one. I feel there's an S on the name as well. There's an S on the name. Now, the whole thing with the egg and how an egg hatches. So this was shown to me during the week, right? And there's work for the little creation coming out of the egg, right? And when I say work, it's, you know, it's trying to crack it open, and then it's a little finger out, and it's 2 fingers out, and it's 3, and it's this like a roadblock, right? They're the little, it has to work through the veils, right? If it might feel like it's trapped inside the egg, but that's an illusion. It knows that it can grow. It's grown too big for the egg it's in. It's now going to expand out more and more. And we all have these incubation periods of where we're kind of holding a vision, holding an energy, so that we can move past where we think we've grown too big for, right? We're breaking through the membranes, the egg membranes that once nourished us, but that's finished. You've outgrown it now. It's time to just push through that and out into the new world, into the new creation. You are the new creation in the new world, right? Born anew. So this card is part of that message. This is a lot of womb energy. It's asking you to tap into the womb energy. The bigger dragon, if the creation hasn't cracked here quite yet, it's readying, if that makes sense. If there's a little more womb work to be done, invoke it, call it forth. What would that feel like for you? What's there that would need and want to be healed, released, decluttered? Is it ancestral? Is it karmic? Is it this life? Are there any traumas still held in the womb? Like, the womb holds a lot, but it's one of the greatest points of manifestation. It is. The womb is, particularly as women, we are blessed born women. Why? We have direct connection into Divine Mother through our wombs to hers, and through our mother's wombs to hers, right? So this is like the time of women everywhere healing wombs as well, right? Where it's just happening. So there's something about the womb here for you, and the womb of creation, but also your own womb, and being gentle, moving through any work that needs to be done there. And that egg, you're growing a little big right now. You're going to be ready to release the veil, the membranes of the egg, and come out anew, all right? That's that message coming through for you. And you know what? The next card right underneath that one is the Rising Phoenix. So I'm just going to show you that the other card looking up at me now is this. This is the Rising Phoenix through the flames. So kind of cocooned right now in the womb, and look at the Rising Phoenix coming through. So there are those dragon cards I just said I would show Joe. Let me see who else. Kim, you said you love one. I'm having a lot of throat clearing today. Right, there's something with the breath I want to do. You must be doing loads of breath work, are you? Are you doing a lot of breath work? I think I'm tapping into something there belonging to you. So very beneficial. With that, I'm getting a recharging of energy and ignition energy, and a release as well. Say like that, like a little yawn sigh. Yeah, there's lots of restructuring. I'm getting loads of subtle restructurings happening. So are you having clickety clackety going on? Are you noticing clickety clacks? Right, in the necks and in the bone structures, in the jaw, up here in the temples, down in your hip area, even your feet. Are you clickety clacking a bit? Are you hearing, like, you know, that knuckle crunchy thing? And if not, are you feeling even more flexible? I feel like there's some physical manifestation of this. That's why I'm asking, because I am seeing at a cellular level, it's almost stretchy, like the cellular walls are getting stretchy. What's the word though? What's the word I'm looking for? Malleable, maneuverable, malleable, removable, so that it's you're actually, if you haven't, like, there's a big DNA shift happening or a cellular shift happening. but it's going to have a physical, I feel, a physical manifestation. So you might notice something looks different in you, or you're clickety-clacking, or you're realigning. There's something there. Even the crystalline skin, if you put your skin up underneath the sun and you start to see the sparkles more, like your crystalline light body coming in, there's definitely, and maybe, are you doing breath work, Kim? Like, I don't know, there's something there. It's pretty cool though, whatever that is. I haven't really gotten that malleable cell. I've seen the DNA structure change before. This feels like there's a different alchemy with it, but it's connected. So I want to ask now, what does that mean? And how are you using that then? How are you going to be integrating this and using that as part of how you're in service? And is this true? I want to check, is this true? I'm getting a yes, right? So I'm just checking in because this is new. I haven't tapped into this type of thing before, where even the cell, oh, are you doing element work? Are you working with the elements? I'm getting water because that helps with the malleability as well. I'm just getting told this is, oh wow. You're accessing some of the information, DNA-wise, cellular-wise. It's not there fully, okay? So this feels like a gateway and a portal, like there's an initiation happening. Now part of this is memories that you had before of how you worked with sequences of harmonics, of DNA, of cells, and the memory of said cells, and how we can't destroy or create energy, but we can malleably shift it, change it in physical matter as well. So an example is water to wine. Do you get me? Like, this is miracle shit, right? This is an aspect of that type of power that I'm seeing. Somehow there's something going on internally at a very microscopic level, but how will that be brought out? Just like the dragon card, like how will that be brought out of the womb into creation? This is, I mean, this could be a total shot in the dark that I'm seeing here, because I haven't seen it in that way before. I'm trying to connect dots, like that's what that is. And if it's not that fully, it's an aspect of that for sure. It feels connected. I feel like a lot of this has been done in the spiritual school with Merlin. Are you working with Merlin or one of the dudes like Merlin up above in school at nighttime? And I'm getting told it's not yet ready to be brought forth fully. So maybe there's another process to happen or another learning or initiation. But the fact that that's there, it's like I can almost, touch it, smell it. It's not fully in my hands to tell you everything of what I'm feeling, seeing, because I still don't understand it myself. That's cool though. How cool is that? Right. Let's pull you a card after that. I'm trying to decide what deck. 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay. So I'm pulling you the fourth deck. Oops. Just go up to the lid. And this is the Divine Feminine deck. I wasn't feeling the others for you for some reason, but maybe there's wind just blew in really weirdly and then stopped. Oh my god. The cosmic egg. Oh, this is like, I've been having this all day. So a lady earlier that I did the quantum hypnosis with, and I'm not going to give away anything personal, but I was in the sea. I always ask, like, what is it that this person needs? What needs to be brought through? And I was getting, like, Mother Mary, divine, or the Divine Mother is coming through, and the Christ energy. And then I pulled cards before, and every card I pulled was Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, every one of them. Like, I pulled 3 in a row from different decks. So this is another. The message is the same, right? The cosmic egg is another aspect of this. Okay, I don't know, can you see? Because there's a light on it. How do I get that shown? I don't know. The light. There you go. The cosmic egg. An aspect of this one, right? Look at that. Like, look at the freaking colors and the shape. So something is there. It's birthing. We're in the incubation period. So I hold the universe within me, and I am a force of ever expanding love. All potential lies within the seed. I mean, within the seed of an you know, an oak tree or whatever, like you look at the seed, you would never guess that something huge and massive will be within that. The potential of that will be there. But this is what this feels like, right? There's a lot of miracle energy here and creation energy. That's what I want to say. And there's a lot of keys coming in around that, Kim. So how does that feel and sound? I think I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole because I'm exploring it as I talk to you, because I've not come across that way of it before. Cool though. Thank you for letting me experience that. Who else would like a card? Let me see. I have to scroll down, sorry. Break through the membrane. It does sound like who sings that? I don't know. Hello, Linda. Hello, Lucy. Irina, hi, my love. Eve, sensing energy shift today in the collective. Good, yeah. You're saying you're pretty crunchy. Okay, I was just getting that sense, but I feel like that's part of the shifting and malleability. Kind of like the tissues as well becoming so quite flexible, and this is all part of that shift and that change. And I feel like you're tapping into some old abilities in that as well. Accessing them fully, it's a spiritual skill thing, do you know, like there will be that in it, I would say. Yeah, but this is cool. Let me see. Okay, it's aligned. Awesome. Okay, so who was next? Okay, Linda wants one. So, I'm feeling these ones for you, Linda. Yeah, today has been a long day. I'm gonna just switch off after this. Oh, Linda. It's not a bad card. It's just I pulled this card a few minutes ago. So I pulled this card in the quantum hypnosis group. It was the second message that came through. So this energy is very prevalent. My throat is going. So there's something here with speaking truth as well and expression. So what is it that this card is trying to tell? Look at that. A release. Yeah, I see how my voice goes so weird when I'm releasing energy. This is number 14. My favorite number is 14. Reflect love in all you do and make everything around you radiate beauty. Legend, it's Aphrodite. That was who I thought it was. And he was like, it's Aphrodite, is it me? Let's just check out the dolphin energy as well. And for me, that feels like moon energy as well, although it could be a sun, but I get moon here in the sea. So, divine feminine. Legend has it that Aphrodite was born from the sea foam in a scallop shell in the waters off the islands of Cyprus. Aphrodite represents sexuality, regeneration, and eternal youth. Prostitutes revered her as their patron, a goddess of love. Her planet is Venus. All right, that makes sense, because I was getting Venus and Aphrodite. Which is the name given to her by the Romans. Her beauty caused wars among the gods, but she was calm and even helpful. Kind of like Helen of Troy, I suppose. She would sometimes enlist her son, Cupid, Eros, to help lovers and heroes in their quest for fulfillment. Paris bestowed the golden apple upon her for being the most beautiful goddess, and this may have been the real cause of the Trojan War. Wow, they are talking about Helen of Troy. When you choose love over jealousy, you choose peace over war. I didn't know they were all interconnected, but there you go. So for you, what is the message in this card for you? Let your love flow, goddess of love. This feels like your major expansion and expression coming forth. It feels like you're just tapping into the Venus rays as well. You're tapping into, oh, they're showing me the drop in the ocean, and how your one drop in the ocean becomes the ocean itself. It merges with it. So as you think, well, I'm only one person saying one loving word or doing one loving deed or giving love to one person, that drop in the ocean is actually the whole ocean. You can't distinguish it. It is one. So there's that message in the card as well. Like, don't ever doubt the power that you hold to create and to spread love and to be that message and vibration. Don't ever doubt the beauty that you hold and give to others and ignite within others, because when beauty is ignited, right, and this is one of the lessons that came through from the Elvins when they came through. Do you remember the elves that came there a month ago or 2 months ago? Their whole message was on how beauty is a gateway into absolute love as well. So seeing the beauty in nature, seeing the beauty in every soul opens us to receive them and for them to receive us. So, you know, goddess of beauty here, goddess of love. We have, of course, and I know you've accessed the dolphin codes, so bringing in those dolphin codes. The ocean of this timeline for me is like amazing, because I've discovered 2 or 3 new species that did not exist in my previous timeline, whether it's a glitch or a timeline. So I've been marveling and going, oh my God, this is amazing. This is a really magical timeline. Look at what the ocean is holding. So spread your magic, let it be like the drop in the ocean. And I love you, Linda. Bring it on, girl. So that's the 3 cards. And I said I'd just do 3 for tonight, and I'm going to sit back and stop. I'm going to pull one for the group. Anybody watching that didn't get a card pulled, I'm pulling one now for you all, and it'll be a message from the dragons, and this time a different card deck of the dragons. I'm going to use the Diana Cooper ones. What is the message for all the beautiful peeps watching? We love you. Remember, the light is already won. Act as if it is so. Again, I'm hearing that, and we love you. When we grow, and there's that, and they're showing me the egg again, it can feel really tight, really constricted, almost like we can't breathe, and that's it's made on purpose, that size, so that when we grow to that level, it's super uncomfortable, so much so that we can't but break through that membrane, break through it. So recognize that anywhere where we're in that uncomfortability, that there's a celebration in that as well, even though it's like a reframing they're showing me here. Reframe where it's difficult, reframe where you feel stuck, reframe where it's feeling constricting and caught and tight, because actually all it takes is for you to take that big breath in, soften, feel the strength of you, and just push, right? So when I say push, it's not a push, it's literally you're breaking through. Here we go. We have lots of this pink Kuan Yin's dragon. We have the messages around love tonight, folks. Everything is super gooey. We have the womb, we have the rising phoenix, right? Everything is all about love. So this is the card here, Kuan Yin's Love Fest. That's for everybody. Brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolved by transcendent love and enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. So let's do a little transmission to release all the cords around us as we receive the divine that's all and everywhere. Kiana tiakwae sitim niakwae tiu. Mashatea kasa namatoyeti anyelo. Mashatia kana dono eleasi montonyea. Anya siaka tia onjanya nyeheleaka. Unanana senye oteka. Amania kayetira lachrakai sitru korea lasata. Mushakananial halara kuri raksandiana totore hamzana toko yashti manale urokoraka ahala asakaye halamnaye asakali rokokokiyamana na esekeachi hachaba kwaye rachichana malhelum danakiati. So the first message there was all about opening up, receiving your voice, and letting the joy of the sound of you come through you. Don't forget how joyful sound is to each other's ears and your own. And that opens the heart. Speaking that joyful voice from the heart. The second one now is going to be, I can feel it coming in, right? So we're going to be cutting the cords, suppression, repression, anywhere we haven't been in the truth and the light and the voice. Azanyas, anywhere we haven't believed. We too are all prophets. The word that's the one, the card I pulled before. It's literally, that means that the messenger of God, like you're the living message of source. Abzanya kam dananukia tarakala sokuya. Hatta yet you don't need any special gifts or abilities for that. You just be. So let's release, revoke, rescind, delete. I'm getting the word unworthiness, as a doubt and self. That's a new being. I haven't seen it before. It's showing me it's almost emerging from a cocoon, and it's not a butterfly, but it has that similar effect. It's an alien being, like it's not a butterfly. Here to help with the transformation. Antenna attunement. Dudi manana e wale. Hele 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 hal 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 hol. Hal hele 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 hal 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 hol hele hele hele. Hal hal hele hal hal hele 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 ho yamane. A film, like an actual membrane, we use that word, down here. That's heavy, sorry. So what's getting released there is a membrane we have swallowed to allow us to, we've like allowed in to allow us, actually I'm getting told it's the only way that we could survive in the era that we've been born. So this membrane energy, whoa, sorry, hold on, a lot of energy there. Breathe with me and soften down to your new-news. Everybody soften the root, will you? With me, hold on, there you go. Soften the buttocks, there we go. Right, so that membrane thing, it enabled us to digest the absolute bullshit we've been surrounded by our whole lives. That's what it feels like, right? And that's not a very nice way to put it, but it allowed us to live and survive. That membrane is ready to get released, and it's not going to be comfortable. Not that comfortable for some of us. So I'm going to ask for some grace and protection. Oh, they're telling me you might not be comfortable, but when you believe in yourself, believe in your holy fire flame of protection around you, nothing will penetrate you anymore. You no longer need this membrane. Haya kanyaki, because you're in your sovereign essence. And they're just telling me now, like, you know who I'm seeing? Did you ever watch The Matrix? And did you ever see that particular scene with Neo? And he wakes up in the pod and he's pulling out that thing, right? And there's the goo And it's like that's that kind of effect, right? We're releasing this, we're releasing ourselves from the matrix, and we needed that memory to be in the matrix. That is literally what I'm getting told. I just couldn't find the words. There you go. There's my Home Alone face. Because it finally dropped. That being, I've never seen that being before. It's really extraordinary looking. It's got these type of antenna up here. It's got like different types of colors. And the way it's not that it has wings, but it is kind of like wings. But the way the wings are, it's like they're accordion. They're like accordion. It's really strange. I don't know how to, I wish I could draw good. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just going to thank that being for that release. And this being is helping in our transformation and our release, unplugging from the matrix. How humbled are we to have so much support? Like, I'm getting emotional. We have so much support. I just want to thank all the support that we have, and we just don't realize it. So bless all those that have come to support us. We're not alone. We've never been alone. Kind of like, you know, we feel we're alone in the egg, but look who's always around us. Look what they've created, a cocoon for us to be so safe even at the point of birth, rebirth. So, get a little emotional saying that. So yeah, has that been cleared? Is there anything else that needs and wants to happen? Yes. So again, what I'm feeling is the cords detaching. I'm seeing the Neo scene. I need to rewatch The Matrix, where the things in his back literally went pop, 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 pop. You know that thing? Like, that's the scene I'm seeing. And I don't know, is it because we all got eggs today, and he was in this pod thing, and it was like those metal things in the back went pop. That's like our cords. We're releasing the cords into the matrix. So they're just showing me that down the spine. And that's why I really had to soften down here and soften the belly and breathe. Otherwise it becomes a little more uncomfortable. So there's a lot of grounding that's needed, which is what I did earlier. Lots of grounding. Haya, Nyeya, Kia, Kindess. They're telling me that throat thing I've had, you know, the way I said my throat and my voice, this was all linked to that membrane thing that we're now ready to release. They're telling me that this will be watched in the future, that some may not be ready yet to let that membrane go, and they can always come back. You can watch this several times, or you'll stumble across this in the future. And if that's what you're going through, this is just, they're just confirming that it'll always keep working. It's going to be a process, that releasing ourselves from the matrix. We have a dragon coming in now, and the dragon was doing this to my chin. Like, as dragons we would do that to each other's chins or something. I was just like, why am I doing that to my, oh, that's what we used to do. So who is this dragon? It's saying, I come from the past that is also your future. Now, for me, this feels like a link in with Atlantis, right? And what is, what was, that we're creating something new. That we've healed the fall of Atlantis to move into something new. Like, that's been one long cycle. can't make a lot of sounds. That's as best as I can get with it. So this being saying thank you. And it was its transmission of gentleness, gentle kindness. That when things happen so fast, it can feel like a whiplash or a shock or harsh. And that's when we need the gentle kindness. So it came in to help with that. So thank you. That's it, my loves. I need to go now. Oh my goodness. All right, my loves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sending you all so much love. That is the end. I'm spent for today. And love you lots. Bye bye.